Hey everybody, it is April 5th, it is Sunday. We're still in the lockdown of the coronavirus, taking one day at a time, wondering when we'll be able to sit in a restaurant again, go to cocktail parties, meet with friends, etc., etc. It's incredible how many things you take for granted. It's like when there's no electricity, all these things you suddenly want to do, you can't do because you don't have electricity. This feels a little bit like that because every time you think of something to do, oh, that's right, I can't be near people because I don't want to get sick. Or if I'm carrying the virus and I don't know, I don't want to make other people sick. So now we got to wear our mask. Very important. Wear your mask. I'm using a bandana, and what I did with the bandana is before I folded it, I put a paper towel between. So there's cloth, paper towel, and cloth. That makes it just a little bit better. I did order a mask. When it'll arrive, I don't know. It's not an N95, but it's better than my bandana. So any improvement is good. So what's in the news here in St. Augustine? Item 1 is that the St. John's County, at their auditorium administration building, this Tuesday, the 7th, at 8:30 a.m., they're having another small emergency meeting where they will give us an update of what's going on with the virus. I believe today, Sunday, we had the most deaths in 24 hours. New York City did registered a little less. I called my sister. She works in New York police station, and worried about her. So she's working only 2 days a week. That is good. And that exposes her less as she in the middle of that hornet nest in New York City. So those who want to come to that meeting, we suggest you don't. So you can participate by asking a question or a comment by calling the number 904-209-1265. I'll put it right down here. It's 904-209-1265 or 1265. You can call that number and make a comment. You can also watch the movie on Channel 3. It's a GTV, Comcast, Channel 3. You can see that meeting there. I will attend the meeting, and I'll put some of it on FirstCoast.tv if there's anything to put up. So stay tuned for that, probably Tuesday evening or afternoon. Also, if you have any documentation or anything written something physical that you need to bring, you can do that through this email right down here, and they'll get it. So don't come to the meeting. Stay at home. Use the phone. Watch it on TV. And there's the email again. Here's the phone number. Here's the email. I got an email from Monica Bernthal and the St. Augustine Marketplace, or as you know it, STA Marketplace. They've created an e-commerce platform to help local businesses. This is for you local guys who, you're not the big corporations. You're the mom and pop shop or the small business locally here. This is a way, if you want more information on this, go here, right here, and you can learn more about this wonderful effort by the St. Augustine Marketplace. So check that out. Also, worship. I know going to church is kind of risky these days, not knowing who can carry the coronavirus and have absolutely no symptoms whatsoever. So with that in mind, so someone doesn't have to be coughing or wheezing or anything. They could just be like me. Shake hands, say hello, and bingo, you got it. Good luck. So in order to avoid that situation, Trinity Parish, they're right there in the middle square across from the Catholic Church. That church there is doing their services and engaging the congregation through Facebook. I put that right there for you. Check it out. They've engaged over 400 people already, so it's working. So today is Sunday, so that's how they did their service, and I guess we'll be doing this at least for another 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks. We don't know yet, until the country feels like they have this under control. We're at the mercy of these rules and regulations to protect our health, our lives, really. So kudos to Trinity Parish. If any other church is doing something online, send me an email here to jrivera@FirstCoast.tv. Hey, I'll put it up. It'll help people have their spiritual experience while staying safe. Also, Kinsa Inc. and the City of St. Augustine putting a pilot program. It's supposed to start April 22nd. Could start sooner, could start a little later. Using thermometers, these temperature thermometers. It's hooked up with an app or with an internet software, which would allow you to sort of predict how a flu epidemic is going to get worse if you're the epicenter, if you're not. So they're going to use this 600 thermometers being purchased to bring here into the city. It'll be given to certain people in the community, and it's a way to have an early warning of a pandemic. So this is great. Remember, this event sadly will not be the first time. Hurricanes are getting stronger, pandemics are getting stronger. The planet is under a lot of challenges, so we as humans need to survive. So we use our technology, what we know, to try to feel the effects a little less or avoid it all. So it's up to us. And this is a great way to do it. So stay tuned. There'll be more news on this. Kinsa Inc. and the City of St. Augustine. The thermometer should look something like this. So probably you've seen some of them on TV. Other news, I got a little video from friends of my son in France. 2 little girls, Soline and Avine. Cela en hiver, I guess I said it in French now. They built a little Eiffel Tower. I want you to see this video. They are dancing around their little Eiffel Tower, chanting that France will defeat the virus. And France is getting hit really, really bad, like Italy and Spain, and they are also struggling in this pandemic. So watch this. It's quite heartwarming. Another friend, sad news, a friend in the Tango community. Some of you know I love Argentine Tango. We'll call him George S., South Florida. Last week I found out he is on a ventilator. Coronavirus has brought him there. We're hoping for his speed recovery. I haven't heard any news lately about George, but I hope it's good news. There's so much bad news on this COVID-19, COVID-19 as they call it. Another piece of news which I thought was really, it was kind of cute. A friend from the Tango community also was practicing her tango steps by herself, kind of. Look at the video. Hey, gotta do what you gotta do, right? If you're in New York, you do what you gotta do. A glass of water for a quarter. So that's all the news I have for you here in the news desk, my news desk, whatever this is, and I hope to be back up giving more news, positive news. Stay positive. Play board games. Catch up on your Netflix. I watched a movie the other day for the first time in a long time. So I'm always very busy, as you all know. I'm everywhere. So this has really slowed me down. I take bike rides, and now I'm wearing my mask. So stay safe. Stay healthy. Don't underestimate this. Don't get sucker punched by the coronavirus. And I'll talk to you guys sooner than later. Take care. Lots of love.